Hello YouTube, my name is Near, and today, the season finale of Freemaker Adventures of Season 2, the review. By the way, I didn't review the other episodes because I was pretty busy this week. I watched the other episodes because of course, but I didn't really have time to review them, but I'm reviewing the season finale now. And I did say in the beginning I might not review all the episodes, but I reviewed some. So, season finale. I really liked it, but I have problems with it. 2 Deus Ex Machinas. 2. First off, the Kyber Saber still isn't destroyed. Really? Rowan threw it into lava. I mean, I don't know if Kyber crystals can be destroyed by lava. If they can, if they can't, it doesn't matter. I'm 99% sure that the creators were meant to show that the Kyber Saber was destroyed. Just really don't know. I mean, just have Rowan use the lightsaber. And by the way, that thing can cut through a planet. And just droid defenses can block it, seriously. That thing can cut through a planet. I mean, yes, it was powered by a Kyber crystal, but still. It can cut through a planet. How can it just cut MOC in half like the Arrowhead did? Like the Arrowhead can. I mean, seriously. Nare showed how much power that thing has. And, okay. Yeah, I'm just getting all the negatives out of the way. I don't want to sound too negative. I didn't really like this thing. Okay, but something I do have another problem with. It's even bigger. Not Rowan's, Xander's lover or whatever she is. First off, first time we see her. Second of all, in all the Death Star, she's the one who, in all of the frickin' Death Star, she's the one who just happened to get the Kyber Saber. She's the one who just happened to be on the Death Star, just happened to be, well, the Freemakers were captured, and just happened to, I mean, come on, this is even worse than the Kyber Saber still existing. I mean, seriously, I honestly, when I heard her voice, I thought she would be that, whatever thing Rowan was, what's her name, I can't remember the name, like, the species where Rowan, and the other traveled to find the Kyber crystals, and that they have, like, crystal necklaces. I think that girl that was with Rowan, I honestly thought that was her. That would have made a lot more sense. Okay, still would have made much sense, but it would have made more sense than some random girl who, I mean, Xander only spoke of for 3 seconds, like, and just happened to be there. Okay, oh, and every single time they can just hide it for some reason, like, the Ewok just, like, walking through, and I don't get why, but, okay, okay, now that I got all the negatives out of the way, what I did like, the Return of the Jedi connections, I love them, like, how Palpatine just literally, just, making it's like his, yay, like, welcome, young Skywalker, it's like getting into character, I love that. And Emil's just appearing out of nowhere, like, I'm on your window, Palpy. That was hilarious, and, like, how am I supposed to rule the galaxy and be happy if with the chair that makes noises or something, and just the Royal Guard just, like, Royal Guards are hilarious in this thing, and, oh, by the way, the Stormtrooper, when the Stormtrooper hits something, it's like, oh, I actually hit something, yay, I actually hit something, and seriously, Rowan, he was paralyzed by a random Stormtrooper. It's like having Luke getting shot by a random Stormtrooper, and just, come on, seriously. And I don't get that it's a kid show. It does, with all the flaws, like, yeah, probably if you, the comments, like, it's a kid show, I get it, it's a kid show, but it's not aimed for, people, like, in my age, but, like, still, it still bothers me, I still want to make it, I still have fun, I mean, I like the connection with the Return of the Jedi, like the whole thing with Luke, we saw him say, like, one word, Rowan? In the end. That's it. Seriously. We didn't, I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, and by the way, the final battle with MOC, except for the fact that it doesn't make sense for the Kyber Saber to be way underpowered, it was awesome. I liked it. And, oh, I love how Palpatine was going down, it's like, ah! He was still falling from Vader. I laughed so hard in that moment. Like, ah, like, Master? hilarious. It's like he was really slowly falling, I just wanted to say. That was hilarious. What else? Vader didn't do anything in this episode except for we just saw him for 1 second. Something I did hope for was comedic versions of what happened in Return of the Jedi. Anything. Anything at all? No, yeah, Droid Tales sort of gave us that. Actually, exactly gave us that. But still, I was hoping for something. What else? Oh, I love how they kept everything consistent and makes sense with Return of the Jedi. The rebels don't know that the shield is still up until they jump out of hyperspace, and when they disconnected. Because the Empire is blocking their transmissions. I like those sort of things. It still makes sense with the Star Wars canon. That's why, personally, I keep this show canon. I don't know if it is, I don't know if it isn't. Canon should be something you make of it, not something some story group tells you, this is what's real, this is what's not. Guys, you like legend stories, and they don't conflict with the main canon? They're canon. They can be canon. Okay, just wanted to say that. What else? Power, next Machinas, okay, the thing in the end with Luke, how he showed, I can use the Force, we didn't get this Luke's reaction except for... wait, so does that mean Rowan is gonna be a student of Luke's Jedi Order, which means Kylo Ren killed him? Oh, I'm sad. I would've... Now I think I wanna see... I didn't want to get a Season 2 in the Season 1 finale, but now I want to get a Season 3. I want to see the world after Return of the Jedi. Yes, there are the Aftermath books, but I want to see a visual representation of it. And by the way, I loved a Lego visual of the few bits of the Battle of Endor that we got. That was awesome. Even if it was just for a few seconds. And all the stormtroopers coming, rolling, boom, 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 boom. That's how... I forgot that the Kyber Saber can just also have that thing where you can, extra powerful with the Force. And, by the way, that makes no sense. But every time I watch that show and I see Rowan do those you're barely a Padawan, that doesn't make sense things, I just have to remind myself, it's not the writers are not going into that thing trying to make sense of stuff. They're trying to have a fun adventures with a Lego family, which, in my opinion, I like the characters. I like all of them. Who's my favorite? Because probably just Rowan, but out of the other three, Roger, Cordy, and Xander, I think Xander probably. Why? I have no idea. It kind of reminds me of... It's not nearly as good of a character, but kind of reminds me of Sokka from Last Airbender. Since I'm a huge fan of that show, by the way, just, I don't know, kind of reminds me of that for some reason. Man, this has been going on for 8 minutes. Wow. What else? What else? We didn't get anything from Akbar. Oh, and we saw Hera and the Ewok party in the background, so if that show really is canon, so yay, Hera survived all the way up to Return of the Jedi. What happened to Kanan, Ezra, Sabine, and Zeb, though? What happened to them? And okay, Sabine and Zeb, I can see them still being in the rebellion. Kanan and Ezra, no. Why? Here, in all the battles, Yavin, Hoth, Yavin, Endor, and Scarif. Here are two Jedi, we're not exploiting him. Anyway, let's not use them at all. It just makes no sense. But back to Freemaker Adventures. Why didn't I always... okay. What else? Oh, by the way, the tiny cameo we got from the Millennium Falcon flying into the in the main reactor, whatever, I forgot what it's called, the inner main reactor. Just seeing it fly and blowing up, I love that thing. It just made me stick. The Millennium Falcon. It made me smile so hard. And I love how they're getting out of the back. In Return of the Jedi, we saw the Millennium Falcon going out, and then when we actually see the dish. But why we didn't see the ship is they were going out the back, the other way. The Millennium Falcon was coming from there, they were coming from there. And, come on, you're just copying Return of the Jedi now. And I would like to see a season 3. I don't know if there is, and if there is, probably just have to wait until 2018. But I really like this show. But the thing is, I'm not mostly when shows that I love, when I just see them end, I almost go in tears. Not lying. And here I was like, okay, it's a fun show, but I mean, I was nowhere near sad that the show is over when Last Airbender ended. Nowhere near that. So, wow, why do I keep mentioning Last Airbender? So, yeah, that's been going on for a long time. So, that was my review. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye. If you're still watching, you can just go and just try to turn off the video, something not working. So, bye. What is this thing, man?